Hi, Jim Cooper, back again at Possible 2026 on day 2. Really excited to have a return guest for the 3rd year in a row, Alejandra Salazar, who is the founder and CEO of the CROING agency, which is based in Miami, which is awesome.
New York. It's based in New York.
Yes, right. And we're also really pleased to welcome Yasmin Dastmalchi, who is the president of Maybelline and Essie. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's start with what do you hope to get out of Possible this year? What are the sort of the learnings you're looking for to take back to your people and say this is good, this is where the future, near-term future media and marketing. What are these conversations here look like?
Yeah, I mean, I can go. When I think about Possible, we talked a little bit about this being a can in the US, which I think is quite interesting. But I do think that the evolution of marketing, technology, and digital are now crossing with all of the new tools that we have, like AI. And I think, this is an opportunity to sort of hear from the experts on how we can sort of build the future in this new world and ecosystem that we're in.
For me, is honestly, I know there is a lot of conversations around how to tap into the Latino community, which I'm pretty advocate about. And I wanted to build this panel. I advised Adwake to create it, because I wanted to make sure we have brands speaking, but also the artist side of things. So we will have Joaquina, which is a Latin Grammy winner, with us, and the agency side to kind of talk a little bit about the tactics and how can we make it in a way that is meaningful for brands so they can start testing or trying with the Latino community, which is leading right now culture.
Right.
But I was also, every time that Possible is happening here in Miami, I want to make sure that we talk about Latin artists, Latin culture. How can we do it that is general? So that's kind of my mission here.
Right. Okay. All right. So AI. How are you using AI to reach deeper into that community that you just mentioned, from an agency standpoint, but also from a brand standpoint?
Go ahead. So for us at the agency, AI, first we use it for everything to be more agile, to understand, to learn faster. And also we have an angle that Anna here from my team leads, which is the creative side of things. So we really do a lot of things with AI to move faster and show our clients how things can look and how can we make it so they see it, because sometimes not everyone is visual. So sometimes you need to see it to kind of believe and buy into it. So we use it a lot for that.
Yasmin?
I mean, first, as a brand, as someone who's benefited from her team's work, we saw a lot of different options as we were kind of developing potential campaign ideas. And as someone who's on the brand side, we're quite visual people. So I think, AI made it something that could happen in a short period of time, give something visual for the team to react to. So I would say that's maybe one way that the brands are using it. I think we all know that brands are also using it for efficiency. Like, we're using it to create assets all the time. Especially product assets, I would say, so that we can spend more time being creative as a team now. So for me, I think it's been a really beneficial tool.
So we talked about this last year, about how the American culture has been a challenging environment for Latinos. I don't think we could have imagined what has happened in the past year since we spoke. How are you both using your very powerful positions as cultural drivers, as an agency and as a brand, to help push past that and help support the Latino community?
So last year I told you that Latinos, or not everyone, but a lot of us, are living in a world that's scary, especially here. And to me, the role of brands is to understand that fear and that situation, and make sure that if the brand purpose is to make sure you can make it, then we will do everything to let you know that we're here for you and you can make it with us. Or if your brand purpose is to entertain people, then we will entertain you. So I don't think brands need to get political at all, but for sure, if you're targeting to the Latinx community, the Latino community, you need to know what's going on, because there are sensitivities that we need to make sure that we move forward. The Latino community in general, we are just moving. So we expect for brands the same, like kind of move forward. Obviously, if your brand as an ethos, brand ethos is advocating for certain causes, obviously we will expect that from you. But if your brand is all about, for example, Maybelline makeup, having fun, creating like this world of possibilities, then I want you to show me what is possible, which is the name of the event. So.
Yasmin, do you have an answer?
Yeah, I mean, I can build on that. I think for me, being true to the brand's ethos is the starting point. So for Maybelline, we're a brand that is inspired by really creating a world of possibilities, a world of authenticity and self-experimentation and joy, especially when it comes to the world of makeup. It gives you confidence. And so I think if we are focused on authentically connecting with that community, and really using people around us that are authentic in that space, we can create content that brings those sort of aspects to life and stay true to who we are, and at the same time bring that positivity that we need to bring.
Okay, guys, I think we're out of time, but Alejandra, it was great to see you. Thank you. And Yasmin,
you.
great to meet you. Thank you for being here today.
Nice to meet you.